Sup, everybody?
Oh wait, there's no music.
Yeah, no music.
Which means we're on StreamYard.
Yeah, see that.
So what does this usually mean?
Usually means we have people on board with us today.
Yes. OBS does have the capability of doing the StreamYard. It's just not as easy.
Yeah.
I was able to figure it out, but it's just every time you do it, it gets complicated.
And especially if you want to quickly add somebody in, there's
not.
Yeah. But anyways, before we bring our guests in, I want to show what came in the mail real quick. This cool ass sticker. I hope you can see it.
You didn't turn our lights on, so probably not.
Well, fine. I'll get up and turn the lights on, and then show everybody. Oh, that was
yeah,
nice.
Let's turn the one that's right in your face on first.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good?
Yep.
It's pretty cool. That's a sticker that's going to go on the back of our vehicles. That's awesome. All right.
Do you know where you can get yours?
At the UsandMoreYT Teespring store.
Yeah, as well as some awesome shirts.
Awesome
Just
shirts. So yeah, it is teespring.com/stores/UsandMore. All right.
You had to think about that.
I did. So why don't we bring in our friends? We'll start with.
Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all?
All right. Bring in our other friends.
Hi.
Hi.
I love that background.
Hello.
And
Danny.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, everybody?
Not much. Just literally got home.
I'm just working on my Vegemite stack.
How's that working out for you?
Big.
Yeah, I'm just happy because my team won the SEC Lotto today with our football schedule. We only got Vanderbilt and our Powder Puff from the East. Who was it? Shoot, I can't remember. I know I got Vandy in Missouri. That's right. Missouri.
You got okay, so
what?
How's everybody's day been?
Good. Over.
Well, I just woke up.
Oh, then you don't count.
No, you don't. You really don't count.
Danny, what did you do today?
I went to work. First time since March. Well, teachers had to report back yesterday.
Oh.
First time since March, but today I had a 7-hour Zoom meeting, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's my wife went back.
This year we're going to be where the teachers are going to be in their classroom, but they're going to be teaching virtually to the students who will be at home. At least for now. At least that's how it's going to start out. So.
TJ, that's how Kayla's school needs to be doing it. That's the way it should be done.
The thing is, we live in Ascension Parish, which is the #1 teaching school for academics in the state. So they want to keep their #1 status. So they're doing half on, half off. She's been there since Monday. And pretty much they got Monday done, Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. So she's actually working on more stuff for the rest of the week right now because they got like I said, they got gold team and purple team all week. So
school's already started there, TJ?
No. Teachers went back this week, but the kids come back Monday in our parish.
Oh my! Hang on a second, guys. Before we carry on, I noticed that J&N Travels are in there, and let me just get in there. It's 10:04. Can you give me a time check, please, J&N? Carry on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He asked you for a time check.
All right, so why don't we go through the chat and see what everybody's talking about, huh? Probably be easier on yours. I don't know if this is keeping up today. Because remember how it wasn't?
Yeah, because I just did that one. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, so pretty much Tyler was the first one in the box, so kudos to you, Tyler, for being first in the box. And then Blaine was actually early.
Blaine early?
Blaine early, yeah. He's not Blaine late, he's Blaine early. And I think he's still Blaine here.
Mm-hmm. That's because we got his boy in here with us.
Let's see. They were just everybody saying hi. Nick is in the box. Let's see. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button.
That's right.
Make sure we do that. They said showtime, except for we didn't get our countdown thing, so we got no showtime at the end of it. And then Janet Travel says about to head home from work, but wanted to stop and say hello.
Well, thank you.
This awesome people, the Griswolds are in here. All right.
Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
We're trying to get new people and old people, like our partner channels, and I don't think we've had you on before, so. But
I was with a few of you on Edna's cruise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember that, but.
Yeah. But that's it, though. I think.
So, Danny, what is your favorite cruise ship?
My favorite cruise ship? Well, I haven't been on as many cruises as a lot of you guys have. I've only been actually on 3.
You got one more than me.
I went on a Princess Cruise Line in 2004. We cruised to Alaska. That was my graduation present from college from my grandpa.
Damn.
So that was pretty cool. And then
Do you remember which ship, Danny?
I really don't. It was Princess something. That's all I know. And then every other cruise I've been on has been Carnival. I went. Some friends of mine actually got married on the Carnival cruise line, and so for their honeymoon they went on the cruise ship and they invited us to come along with them. And so that was the Carnival Conquest. And then not this last spring break, but the spring break of 2019. Kimberly and the boys and I went on Carnival Vista. That was a pretty cool cruise ship. I like that one.
The Vista. That was my second cruise. I love that boat.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't think I've ever heard a bad thing about that one. Like I really want to try
it. That's one of the ones I want to try. Along with the Breeze. I hear the Breeze is really good.
I like the sky bike thing. I thought that was pretty cool. And then also the boys especially really enjoyed the Thrill Scream Theater.
Yeah.
That was really neat as well. And the IMAX.
We never had time to do that, and because we had a 10-hour fog delay, the boat was booking to Cozumel the whole time, so they really never opened the sky ride the whole. Unless we were at port, of course, we were gone. So.
Yeah. So.
Tyler says, "Oh wow!" First of all, Lessex Ferguson is in the box, just so.
Oh, not him again.
Yeah. That guy.
And then Tyler says, "Oh wow, he got out and stole the hammer." Yeah, he did that again. It doesn't matter how many times we take it; he keeps getting it back. So it is what it is.
He's a dirty thief.
How do you manage, TJ? How do you manage?
Earplugs and alcohol.
I thought he drank
a lot of alcohol.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm on cruise though, so hey, I'm trying to block out noises and drink. So.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, so what's your favorite port that you've been to, Danny?
My favorite port actually was Mahogany Bay, Roatan.
Oh, yeah?
I like the way that it's set up. It's really, the port itself is really, really nice. My favorite excursion though, in Cozumel we went swimming with the dolphins.
Oh yeah.
At the I think it was Chocanob. I think that's where Chocanob State Park is. And then I also enjoyed the train, in Skagway, Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool as well.
Yeah, I want to do an Alaskan cruise. I don't like the cold, but I would love to do an Alaskan cruise.
Another thing that's really cool about the Roatan port is just the fact that the beach is so close.
Yeah.
As soon as you get off, you have a very short walk and you're at the beach, and it's a pretty nice beach as well. So that's another good thing about that port.
My favorite port that we've been to would be St. Martin. I would definitely go back.
And St. Martin has very similar, the beach right there, right as you get off. But you do have to take a boat into.
Bless you.
That's how Belize was. We had to. I forgot their tender, right? They're called tender.
Yeah. Thank you. I was looking for
one from.
Bless you.
I'm looking forward to going to that. The cruise we were supposed to go on this past spring break, but it got changed to next spring break. We're gonna go to that Half Moon Key. I hear a lot of people say a lot of really good things about that place.
Yeah.
It's the private island, for Carnival.
Right.
So we're kind of looking forward to that as well.
So is that your next cruise?
That's our next cruise. Is most of the cruises we go out of, since we live in Oklahoma, our departure port is Galveston, Texas, because that's closest for us.
Yeah.
But it's Carnival Freedom, and it's like Key West, and then Nassau, Bahamas, and Half Moon Key, and that's going to be next spring break, so next March.
Cool. TJ, what was your favorite port?
Grand Cayman, easy. That whole island was beautiful. We did a bus tour of the whole area, and everywhere I stopped was gorgeous. That was my favorite place I've ever been to. Probably number 2 would be Nassau, but I didn't feel like I was pushed as soon as I got off the boat in Grand Cayman. That's why I felt more relaxed there. So really love that. Like I said, I've only been on 2, so I really don't have the best. I've only been to we didn't get off in Jamaica because it was stupid hot that day, just ridiculous. But yeah, Grand Cayman was awesome.
So the Tyler Show wants to correct you, TJ.
It is not a boat. It is a ship.
It's pontoon.
I'm always correcting him in chats, always.
I'm gonna start calling it a big ass pontoon. How about that?
Also, Jana Travel says, "Why is there a stack of TNT behind the Downunder Cruisers?"
Yeah, it's Vegemite flammable.
All right,
Stack of TNT.
Sean, tell us what's behind you.
So this is not, well, it is kind of like TNT, but actually it's Vegemite, and it is supposedly the Australian national spread on your sandwich. So actually, for me, it's like axle grease. But hey, you know what? It's Aussie. So in the Poms have Marmite, we have Vegemite. It's supposed to have plenty of vitamin C in it. For me, it's just very, very just a salt bucket. But I've got it up there just to show you that this is the menu that we are talking about in our live cruise later on today. So when we come on board as you know, we come on board at midday our time, which is 10 p.m. your time Eastern. We have a different thing on the menu. Today's menu is Vegemite.
All right, TJ, what was your favorite port?
I said Grand Cayman and Sean's turn.
Oh yeah, I already said that.
Why don't you ask Sean?
Okay, Sean, go ahead. Because I don't know any of his ports. Go ahead. What was your favorite port?
That's why it should be interesting.
My favorite port?
No, the Vegemite behind you.
Well, my favorite port is a Galway pipe.
And where is that?
Yeah, exactly. Where is that?
It's a bottle. A bottle of port. Yeah, okay. That fell flat, right?
Yeah. Okay. That must be an Aussie thing.
Well, no, actually, it's a very nice drop. If anybody out there has had any Galway pipe, it's a very nice drop of port. But hey, seeing as we're talking about shipping ports, I've only been to a couple, and I find that the most quaintest port I've been to is a port called Port Chalmers in the south of New Zealand. It's just en route to a place called Dunedin. So if any of you guys... Say again?
Don't eat them?
Dunedin.
Dunedin.
Dumb Eden?
Not dumb.
D-U-N.
Dumb.
D-U-N for
Like
November.
Dunedin, Florida.
Dunedin.
You live in Florida, that's a town there.
I know Dunbar.
It's actually a very quaint, charming little port. You get this ship that rocks up, like say something like when we went on the Golden Princess, we stopped there, and the Golden was just like bigger than the whole town, but it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's
Okay.
Are you like having like a COVID moment?
No, I'm having an allergic rabbit moment.
Sean,
what it
is there a princess cruise ship that's called the Diamond Princess?
Yes, it is.
That's what I went on then.
Yeah, that's awesome. Before Carnival started shedding, they had 12 ships: the Diamond, the Sun, the Coral, the Enchanted is coming out now. Oh God, testing my brain now. The Emerald Princess, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of the chat out there would be able to correct me and add to the list. But Diamond was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've noticed when you go on like Royal Caribbean's website, like they have like the starter cruise out of Australia, where it's just a little like $200 for a 2-night. Like you literally just go out and come back next day.
Yeah, that's a new one. Because we actually don't get access to those.
Really? So what port in Australia do you go out of?
There are 2 ports that you can go out. Actually, there are 4.
In all of Australia?
Yeah, there are 2 main ones, Sydney and Melbourne. Sydney, I think, is the most spectacular.
Okay.
And then you've got ships to go out of a place called Fremantle, which is just outside of Perth. Mm-hmm. And also Brisbane has got a relatively big cruise port. And some of the ships do go down to a place called Hobart in Tasmania.
Okay.
So how many cruise ships are assigned to Australia? How many ports?
So the big cruise line, so there is P&O Australia, which is part of the Carnival Group. Not the same as P&O Europe. P&O Australia has currently, I think, about 4 ships. Princess, also, I'm having a senior moment. NCI have one as well. Celebrity comes out of here as well. It goes out of Sydney. Usually they shuffle the ships around. There will only be like 3 or 4 ships from each company. So, like for example, the year before last, because we can write off 20. We had the Golden was floating around, and the Sun Princess was floating around, and we also had the Regal floating around as well. So those were the 3 princess ships. From Carnival, we had the Spirit, and there was one other, and Celebrity had a ship. I can't remember the name of it, but we've had basically those are the big ones. We also had Viking come in and out, and one other cruise line.
So Danny and the Sex Ferguson are having this chat going on in the box right now. So Sex Danny says you probably got drunk doing shoeies with Rafi and Visa's travel. And Sex Ferguson came back and says, come to think about it. Hold on, okay, come to think of it, I'm 82%, not 80 or 90, but 82% sure he was the one feeding me drink, and making me drink them out of a nice crock.
He's a weird individual.
Yeah.
He's around.
Yes, he does.
Hello, Doug from Spiker Crazy Adventure.
Yes, hey, Doug.
Cusker as well.
Cause crew. Is it Cause or Cuz?
Q's.
Q's.
See, I was
like, no, there's something. It was like the word.
You said it. Q's Cruisers said it once that it sounds like saying Syracuse.
Syracuse. Okay. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah.
I can't remember people's names, much less.
All right. So does anybody have anything fun coming up? I don't care if it's like anything fun coming up.
I got the bachelor party next month. That's about it. It's close to. I get to go on a ship. Go down the Grand Isle.
Take in as much of it as possible. Danny, do you have anything?
Next month we're gonna take Landon on his first camping trip. We're gonna go back to Branson, Missouri, back to Silver Dollar City, and we're gonna camp out this time. Silver Dollar City actually has their own campground. So we're gonna head over there and meet up with some friends. So that should be pretty fun.
Oh yeah, you'll like it. I have family out that way, so.
Oh yeah, very cool. We actually have this past year. I actually bought season passes for Silver Dollar City. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah. His first camping trip. I love camping.
I love camping. Can't wait to get back to camping.
right,
Soon.
Y'all can have it.
y'all can have.
I love
Most
camping.
camping I do is at LSU night before games in my truck. That's the most camping I do.
No.
No, I'm not all about roughing it, but a nice, camper is not bad.
The
hold
closest
on,
I ever get
we
to
had a fair
is
share of tents. We have decked out
We
some
have
tents.
decked out some tents
We
with
had this-
air conditioning. And
We've had this
everything.
3-room tent one time, right? And so the kids had their side, we had our side, and then we had the center living room area. We had an air conditioner in there. We had a whole living room set up with like the fridge and the TV. It was decked out.
It was decked out. People, I think my parents came by. and
Yeah, I'm gonna
checked
say
it
your
out.
dad
Yeah.
refused to stay in his RV that was parked a couple, campsites
Wow,
down. Yeah, he stayed in the tent versus the RV. So we've, but then we've also had like the small ones where we've had to like tie them to the vehicles because it was about to blow away. So
Coos Cruiser says they're going to Cancun tomorrow.
Q's, yeah.
I said that.
I was about to correct you. I was like, no, it's Q's. I wasn't jumping on you. Chill.
I saw Rayleigh in there. All I gotta say to you is 4641 Bryant Denny.
Blaine goes, come on now. Camping is fun, especially in a 45-foot fifth wheel. So, so you're camping. What are you going to take?
Tent. We're going to be tent camping, but we also have some friends. They're going to be with us that have an RV. And then we're going to meet up with actually another YouTuber from the RV genre. And her name's Johnny's Journey, and she actually decks out vans.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hopefully she's going to have that van because I really want to see the work that she's done on it.
Take lots of videos and pictures. And like, if you happen to go live, that's okay too. D&G Explorers are in the box. Hello.
Oh.
Hey guys.
Okay, so I've been camping with Danny. Does anybody else got any plans other than your bachelor party?
Nothing really till.
Well, we're going to. We do have confirmation that our resorts are open for September. So, and we should be meeting up with Darren, just call him Jason, but the degenerates. Jason and Kristen. I'm like, it's funny because like once you've gotten into like this whole like cruise-a-thon thing and then the Marco Polos and Facebook, it's like you just know these people by like their names now. So it's kind of hard because where it's like, yeah, I know, you're Griswold, but to me you're Danny. So I'll be like, oh yeah, Danny this and TJ this, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah.
I yelled at.
You got yelled at?
No, I was messing with Rayleigh. He brought 17 championships up from Bama, but current champion, and we beat you in Bama.
Got a little rivalry going on here.
No, that's like, well, that's our biggest rival, but still respectful to a point with the fan bases. Our arch rival is technically A&M right now because I hate them more than anything. In Florida, no offense. No offense that way, sorry.
You used to live here, so it's like none taken.
No.
So, is there a ship? Is there a ship? We'll start with Danny. Is there a ship that you're wanting to go on?
Not in particular. I mean, we're pretty much Carnival cruise line people because my kids are big, huge fans of Guy's Burgers.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
So just getting on a ship at all is gonna be great. So not really. I would kind of like to check out a Disney cruise line maybe sometime, but
They're so expensive.
that's exactly it.
I was on the Disney Wonder years and years ago. That was my first cruise.
Very nice.
It was. I think the Disney Wonder was like 2 years old when I got on it.
I'll tell you one thing though, being having been on a Princess cruise line, Princess and Carnival are nowhere near the same.
Yeah. Well, that's like saying Royal Caribbean and Carnival are the same. It's not.
Yeah.
Two different
I think
cruise lines.
and
MSC too.
You know, like I always say, you can't really compare, even though they're the same line in a sense. Like you can't compare them. You can't even compare their own ships to each other.
That's true. You know, like, we were just talking yesterday that you couldn't compare like the Carnival Pride to the Carnival Paradise. Those are 2 Carnival ships that we've been on, but 2 different ships, 2 different atmospheres. It's just
Different cruise, everything.
yeah.
That's one of my concerns with my kids. Their first cruise being the Vista, because the Vista is like one of the newest and one of the biggest Carnival ships. The other 2 that we're going to go on next year are not, size-wise, they're not comparable at all to the Vista. So hopefully it's still the same amount of fun and excitement for them, you know.
I think it will be.
Yeah, they're kids.
They're gonna love that boat. That boat is so much for kids on it.
TJ, you got to stop calling them a boat.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna have to mute his mic.
No, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to text Kayla and tell her to come in there and smack you.
They're getting on to me about saying boat instead of ship, love. Saying boat instead of ship. She just said, "What's the difference?"
So Sean, how about you?
For me, it's any ship. we're in the current state. Well, we're in a current state of 6-week lockdown, so I can't even sneeze outside my front door, let alone go on a ship.
That sucks.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they have to have a permit to go anywhere.
Yeah, I have to have a permit to go into the office. Isn't that amazing? And we teach first aid. Hey, that's cool.
So
Is that Onyx meowing?
Yeah, it's Onyx. We got. I ran home. I got in here, took a shower, ate, and got on the show. So like he's being bougie with me right now. So
TJ, how about you?
well, I'm technically going on the class I've been wanting to go, which was Oasis. But if I had to pick another, I really would like to do a Norwegian Breakaway Plus class. One of the ones that has like the go-karts on top, has the whole I saw ECC. They have like the whole 3D like ride area. They have a ton of stuff, and just like that, trying to free at sea program. Only thing I don't like is when you book them, the price looks good till you punch in all the gratuities, and then you're like, oh, an extra $500, awesome.
Yeah,
That's why you want to sail out of Australia.
but
Yeah, they don't do gratuities there.
But the good thing about that is a lot of them come with drink packages, stuff like that.
But that's where you get hit on the gratuities though. It's because of the drink package. Because if you unclick that, it's nothing. When you hit that drink package attitude for free, that's when they hit it to you.
Yeah. And
Why are we waving?
Nick, what's up, Nick? Good to see you.
I was.
Oh, I thought you were waving and then.
He's waving at Nick.
Oh.
I was just saying hi to Nick, Jay.
Come on.
Okay.
It's their program.
I was reading the chat.
Well, then you would know Nick is in here.
Yes, and I was going to say Nick's in here, and I was going to talk about how Spiker says Carnival has a great plan for kids like Camp Ocean. They really take care of them.
Mm-hmm. So, ship-wise, I really want to get on a Quantum class ship. So with the new one coming to Florida, kind of excited about that one, hoping that maybe we can book that one.
The Odyssey?
The Odyssey of the Seas.
That would be
Coming to
that
Fort
would be
Lauderdale, November 2021.
Yep. See, that's the one we should go on.
But as far as like cruise line, a different cruise line that I haven't been on, I think Norwegian I want to try.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it for New Year's Eve, and we went ahead and bailed because like y'all, we're pretty much sure it's gone. But we were supposed to go on breakaway on New Orleans, and I was really looking forward to that. And then losing that sucks.
Yeah, well, the Norwegian ships coming out now, those sailing out of Norway have put a bit of a kibosh on cruising for a while. Like the Hurdy-Gurdy and whatever.
Lucy
Yeah,
says,
it wasn't
"Wow,
actually
didn't know that
NCL.
about
It was
Australia
a
sailing."
different Norwegian brand. It wasn't actually NCL though.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm just saying that there was a spring of hope that we could all sail at one point, and now
Well, there's still one more. I don't know if y'all watched Don's Day, but he said MSC is still a go-to-bed trade, and they're doing something that I think everybody else is going to end up doing too, because I agree with them. If you get if you get the C word on their boat, they will cover 100% of your medical bills.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
I just have to get out of the country to get there.
Yeah, but they're the first one to come out and say anything like that because they came out with like all their rules are real strict on their boat. But hey, that's going to be the real start because they're actually bringing out the 2,000, 3,000 passenger boats out there.
Yeah,
Ships.
they're bringing out they're pretty much their big ones. So then they're going to be at half occupancy.
Heather, who you trying to send the link to, Doug or?
No, to Nick because Nick doesn't have a Facebook Messenger.
You can just put it in this chat right here and say it's for him, and he can click on it.
That's what I did on my show once to get
You can
my
just
VR.
copy from the browser and then just paste it either into StreamYard or to YouTube, either one.
No,
in the chat.
their one. Where's the link that you had?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You can just do it from the browser at the top. Here, I got it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job.
I'm just looking at the picture like, what is he talking about?
You should be able to just click right there, Nick. No, I can't. Never mind. I can't post.
He can't post.
Oh, hold on.
You can, TJ. You don't
Yeah,
mind.
give me a second.
Hold on.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Danny, you should be able to now.
Shit.
All right, now I can. Thank you. Let's see here. I had to refresh it real fast. I'll get it.
Got it.
All right, Nick.
It's in the
This
chat.
link is for you, boy.
Thanks, Sage.
Welcome. Wait, call me Tej. That ends up being everybody's nickname for me.
TJ. Sorry.
Literally, no, I'm being serious. Everywhere I've worked, went to school, everybody ended up calling me Tej at some point.
T.
Yeah, but is your name.
Yeah.
Not
legally, no.
Oh, okay.
My boss still doesn't know what my legal name is. Like he had to ask me today, hey, what is your real name? Because they were doing some legal stuff at work, and I'm like, Trent James. Oh, okay. I was like, I've worked with you a year now. You don't know my name. Awesome.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Such is life.
Yep, it's fun. But
Yep.
is there any ports anybody like wants to go to, like dream destination on their cruises?
Bermuda. I didn't want to at first because I was afraid of getting lost in the Bermuda Triangle. And then and then what? That's a thing, right?
What
They
kind of
just
was
get
the
lost in
thing?
Bermuda.
Yeah,
Like
there is a place
40s?
called the Bermuda Triangle.
There's actually 7 of those triangles around the world. I watched
Correct.
a YouTube video about that. There's actually one near Australia. There's another one in the Atlantic, another one
Obviously, Australia's gonna get
by
lost.
all the volcanoes in Japan. There's another
Hey.
one right there.
You find me any other continent that has an animal that bounces on 2 legs on the front, there's 2 up the front, and a big, dirty, big, fat tail at the back.
Casey,
He doesn't have a tail.
I'm sure if you give him an option, he will put one on.
I don't know. There's probably something like that in Florida, the Everglades, we haven't seen yet.
I'm sure,
That would
right?
not surprise me one bit.
Have you seen alligators climb fences?
Oh, we have those.
Yeah, I have.
No, we have those. We have those. They're those little bouncy mouse things with tails. They're like miniature kangaroo mouse breeds.
What are you talking about?
There's
You talking about wallabies?
no. I know what a wallaby is. It's
I don't know who this,
hold on.
I don't know who this Caitlin Watkins is.
Bouncing.
Caitlin Walker.
Oh. Yeah, don't know. Would never guess. But what about you, Dave? Is there a port you want to go to? Like a dream destination?
Not really. I don't think so. No.
How about you, Dwight?
You know, I think I want to go to the Jerboa.
They are preoccupied.
Yep.
What about you, Sean?
Actually, Ilana has grew up in Fiji, so the place she'd like to go back to is actually Suva. She wants to go back to. But for me, it's I wouldn't mind going into Hawaii at some point.
That would be cool. I'd like to do the NCL cruise. That's an arm and a leg.
You know what? For us, we would be looking at. Okay, that looks like no, that's a rat.
It's just popping mouth. It is like a kangaroo rat.
Yeah, right. Where do you get those?
In North America.
Honduras somewhere.
China.
One of the things I wouldn't mind doing is if I had enough money down in the coffers would be go into the States, do a trip around, get onto a cruise ship, and then spend a bit of time there, say going down to the Bahamas or wherever, and then possibly on the way home doing a repositioning cruise back home.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
Like catch one out in California.
Yep.
That would be pretty
There's only one small problem.
Or just
haven't won Teslotto yet.
So
you gotta win the lottery and then give me the number so I can win it too.
one of the ones I want to do is the Panama Canal reposition.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
I'd like to fly to like Los Angeles and then take the boat back here.
And right, just a time out for a second. Van Life Voyages. You guys, g'day, how you going? But let me say, the background, you guys are sick. Anybody who likes Vegemite is sick.
That's true. Everything I've heard.
Vegemite. Van Life Voyages, welcome.
Blaine says, I'd love the Alaskan cruise as well. Yeah. I really want to see all the wildlife in Alaska, but the whales, if I happen to see a moose, that'd be even like better. I'd be okay with that. There should be like a moose excursion. We can go ride a moose or something.
You could take a New England trip, like go up into Canada, but you'd have to go out like New York.
Well, Oasis is about to move to New Jersey. They're moving there in 2021.
We could drive that.
That's by far the best part of the Alaskan cruise is the wildlife, no doubt.
I've heard.
But I'll tell you what, the cruise ship will take you to a national park. It's called Glacier Bay National Park, not Glacier, but Glacier Bay. And you can see the ice, breaking off of the glaciers. That stuff is loud.
That's gotta be awesome.
Like,
Tyler,
but I bet that's awesome.
Tyler,
it's crazy.
I corrected myself.
He is on boat control.
Yeah.
Now. I think for me, I'd like to do the Mediterranean just because I'm a history buff, and I'd like seeing the stops in the ancient world because outside of you, Sean, we all live in America. We're a very, very young country, and I want to see stuff that's centuries old, really.
Yeah, I love seeing like the older stuff.
Funny you should say that, TJ. Whilst from a European point of view or a white point of view, Australia is very young.
Yeah,
yes.
But it has centuries of history going on here.
Right. I forget that your country was started by prisoners being dropped off, correct?
No. It was actually started by a bunch of Aboriginal people beforehand, like about thousands of years before that.
Okay.
We were eventually colonized this as a bunch of prisoners. I wasn't.
Right.
I wasn't. I was a runaway, but that's beside.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I do mention, but also the second one was what we changed was we had Europe, a 9-day Europe on Carnival Legend, which
Ooh,
we were
nice.
both really looking
That would
forward
have been
to,
awesome.
but it's just travel. We all know what travel is going to be like 2021. We were just like, let's just do Southern Caribbean. That's something we haven't done. So instead of trying to get travel across, because
I love the Caribbean. When I get on a cruise ship, I really think of, getting into like the warm Caribbean vibe. So it would be weird for me to do like, not to say I couldn't do it, but like a Canadian cruise or Alaska cruise or Mediterranean cruise. It'd be weird for me.
I'd still like. I'd love it. Like, I guess because I don't see it like that. I just see it like going to another destination.
See, for you guys, it's very easy. I mean, most of the cruising happens around where you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
So, you jump on a cruise ship, it takes you down to Mexico, or it takes you down to the islands, or it takes you up to Alaska. Everything is close at hand. For us, it's a huge travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe
do
when
the
they go to the
cruises you
States.
go on? Do they only go around on Australia, or do you actually get cruises that go out?
There are cruises that go out, but for us, it's like a 21, 33, 40-day, 70-day cruise. It's almost like an around-the-world trip. Like there's one cruise that goes out. The Sun Princess had one that went out it did Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. I think it did Fremantle, and then it went up towards South Africa as well. So that's huge. It's a huge trip.
Okay.
But we're so far from anywhere. We don't get those nice little bits. You can do your odd 8-day cruise, which adds to your loyalty points, etc. Getting your cruise numbers up, and that's great.
Well, if you took a 30-day cruise, then get your points up.
You'd pretty much be halfway to platinum on Carnival.
Right.
Which I'll worry about that because Kayla's platinum.
Let me just say that I have taken 358,000 cruises in the last 9 months, right? Virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of them add towards your
No, that's the pain in the neck.
Actually, I've been watching a lot of videos on Horizon because that's our next cruise, and I was like, it's only got one thing different from Vista, and it doesn't have the pub on 8th deck. It's got the guys barbecue joint, but it's inside, and it's also the brewery there too.
So I know you two know, but I don't think Danny knows. Our next cruise right now is booked for December 6th on Oasis of the Seas. Don't think it's going to happen at this point, but we're going to let them cancel it.
Right.
Yeah, I felt waiting.
That way you get the onboard credit and all that. That's what we.
Welcome in, Nick.
Hey, you guys.
How you
Hey,
going?
what's going on, Nick J?
I'm great.
Hold on, because we got one more coming in a
Really?
second.
Who's that?
We did somebody.
We got all types of surprises.
Oh, types of surprises. Red said, I love Horizon. Yeah, we cannot wait to go on it. Actually, look, we're doing an 8-day Southern Caribbean on Horizon in June next year. That'll be our first one back.
Garfield wants
Then we got
I know
RBC
he's
and
the one
Thanksgiving.
thing.
Nick, when does school start, buddy?
It starts on the 24th, I think.
24th. That's when ours starts as well. Are you gonna go, or are you gonna do virtual, or what?
So it starts off being virtual for everyone, and then about a few weeks from now, like 3 weeks, we get into in person. But I'm gonna do online instead.
You are. That's what Adric and Landon are gonna do as well, virtual.
So
What
great.
year are you in, Nick?
What'd you say?
What grade?
What
are you
year
in?
of school are you in?
I'm in 8th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's awesome.
cool. So next year you'll be starting high school.
Yeah.
How many cruises have you been on, Nick J?
You excited for that one?
Come on, one question.
Kinda.
All right, sorry, TJ, go ahead.
Hey, Nick, how many cruises have you been on?
I've been on a total of 5. We would have gone on one this summer, but still 5. So
Of course,
So,
like all of us.
What ship were you supposed to go on?
the Carnival Freedom.
Oh, same one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Heather,
Wait, you guys run the same cruise?
your background.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's cool.
You ready?
Most of yours that you go on are out of Galveston, probably too, huh, Nick?
Yeah, it's only been Galveston for us. So
Less than like an hour drive or less, isn't it? For you?
yeah, for us it's like 20 minutes. So it's not
20
that bad.
minutes. There you go.
Yeah.
That's our back.
So where are you guys, Nick?
Can
Where are you,
repeat that?
buddy?
Hey.
Oh, somebody's having
Hey
YouTube
guys.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
on.
guys.
Somebody's YouTube on.
Hey, Bill and Lucy, how you going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, you know
Power
what?
back.
What can I say?
2 more days till y'all get power.
Hold on. Time out.
You just muted yourself.
No. I did.
Uh,
Bill, Lucy, you have YouTube on, so you're giving a feedback.
They were on our show the other day, and they said that they were told that they wouldn't get their power back till Sunday.
Jesus.
That's
How
crazy.
about now? You got feedback?
I hear, yeah.
yeah, we're getting feedback.
But it's only on his end. If I mute them, then we don't hear it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
Why did they figure that out?
yeah, they'll let us know when they're ready.
Okay, so Nick, what was your favorite port?
As of right now, probably Cozumel. So
Been to Cosmo so many times.
yeah, same here.
That's the same. The thing is, before I cruised, I had been to Cozumel 5 times already. So when I got there, I'm like, okay, y'all have fun. I'm just gonna get off, get Cuban cigars, and get right back on the boat.
I think the thing is, if the December cruise goes and we go, because we're supposed to go to Cozumel, I don't think I'm going to get off the ship. If I do, it's going to be real quick, like TJ, and get right back on.
I know exactly where the Cuban cigar stand is
Ooh.
because if you're on Carnival, you get off the boat, you go straight, go across
Ship.
that main street,
Ship.
it's right there.
Shit.
You know, Tom's
Ship,
gonna correct
pontoon.
you.
I'm gonna call it a pontoon now. How's that sound?
That's fine.
Every time I think about Cozumel, I just wish I was the owner of that cab company down there. All those cabs, they're all the same company. Imagine how much money that guy makes.
No, I just want to own the bar when you get off the Carnival port that's right to the right. Like, think how much that guy makes. Because I've never seen that place not slammed.
That's what we're.
That's not the.
That's not Raul.
I'll tell you what's interesting. You go into a place like Gisborne in New Zealand on the South
Maybe.
Island, and the whole township goes out on a assistance program where they all volunteer and give people directions and information and all that sort of stuff. That's awesome.
We went to. Where was all where we went? I think it's when we went to St. Martin. We were able to walk the town and we got into like the small nooks and crannies and got like the maps and stuff.
Oh yeah. That's St. Martin.
Was that St. Martin that we went in the town? I loved it. It was like you went in and you can get into like the nooks and crannies of these places.
Yeah.
And like see the actual shops, not just like the vendors, but like the actual shops. And it was so cool, and I loved it. And they're literally like little holes in the walls. But we got some local maps.
That's where you find the deals, though. Let me tell you, get out of the cruise port area and go into the city. The city area. That's where your deals are.
Well, you
And
definitely also have to know how to hustle. I mean, that was
Exactly.
easy for me
Don't
'cause I've
be
never-
afraid. I know people don't
Oh,
like
no.
people don't like the barter, but do it. If you think something's
You're
worth
talking to
$5, if you think something's worth $5, you tell them that's all you're going to pay. Otherwise, you walk away. The next vendor down the street will give it to you for $5.
No, I didn't feel like walking anymore. I was literally the first Cuban cigar place I went to. The guy said 130. I was like, bro, I was across in Playa 6 months ago, and I paid $60 for these. So give me 60 or I see another one right down the road. He came back and was like, 65. Yeah, I got 60. I'll walk. He's like, okay. Gave me a whole box.
There you go.
So hi,
Yeah,
Bill,
that's the
Luke,
biggest-
how are you guys?
Can you hear us
Is it
now?
better?
With our feedback?
How you doing, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
And we don't hear ourselves, so that's good.
Okay, that's
That's
good.
good. Progress.
I'm being attacked by a dog.
So how are you
Hi,
guys
Allie.
doing today?
What's that?
How are you guys doing today?
Oh, happy it's Friday.
Yes,
That's for
it's
sure.
Friday. We've had a long
It's been
week.
a long week.
And I
I
see
see you
you
got
have
power.
We have power.
Yes.
Yes, we have
We
light.
flickered a couple
Good
times.
news.
We just had a storm. A storm just passed through, and we were scared. We were
Aw.
going to lose it again.
That's always the worst thing after a hurricane is having like a bad thunderstorm like the day after you, like 2 days after you went through it. So-
Yeah.
So, how long were you officially without power?
How long are we officially?
Where we
How
have power.
long
Oh
officially were you?
God, 2.5 days, I think.
9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock.
2
Yeah, I
days,
guess 2.5 days.
2.5 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days.
And
I'm
that
glad
never
y'all didn't
happens.
have to
It's
wait
the
till
second time.
Sunday. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's so true. And you see, I have a huge sweater on. Bill is not over not having air yet, so it's like 50 degrees in this house.
Oh,
The first night I had a window air conditioning on, in our room, central air on, and a fan. So we had it probably in the 50s.
Yeah, it's been freezing.
I had a full comforter on top of me, and I was still like, this isn't good enough.
You would have enjoyed our morning yesterday morning. It was just under 42 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a little too chilly for me. It's good for sleeping, but I still like it
I'd
in the
take that
80s
right
during the
now.
day.
Yeah, well, we have had so much for global warming. We've had a very cool winter, and overnight temperatures have been in the single digits, as in C, not Fahrenheit, but single digit C. So and now we're into double digits, which is not. We just made it over the double digits, so we're actually a bit cool.
You guys get snow there?
In the high country, we do, not down low.
The one thing about living in New Jersey is we get all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
So we're used to the cold. We're used to the hot.
Yeah,
fall
Melbourne
is one of
gets
the
all
best
4 seasons
times.
in one day. So
We get that sometimes too.
that's how far it is. So Nick, Tyler was saying something about you were going to tell us something about the whale tails.
I think he just meant like facts or what. I don't know what he meant.
I didn't know if there's something interesting you've seen or did or got pictures of.
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just meant like when we were talking about Carnival earlier.
Okay, because he was, I don't know, he mentioned that in the bunch. I was like, is there something interesting? Okay, continue. Go ahead.
Continue.
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 where were we?
Yes, you were.
Where were we? Talking about the weather.
We were talking about New Jersey having all 4 seasons, and
Yes.
me and us and more just having like 2 weeks of fall, a 1 week winter, and going back to the hell of
Yes.
summer.
We're coming into the end of summer. Fall happens real fast around here. But it's probably the best time of year around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to October.
we won't see fall till like the end of December.
You don't get the leaves
You-
changing.
you
The palm
guys
trees
do
don't
stay
change
lower.
leaves.
No.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
We get all the fall festivals, and I don't know if they're going to do anything this year,
Probably not.
but they usually do a lot around here. Pumpkin carving, you name it. We have it for Halloween and harvest season.
let's see, we went to a pumpkin patch last year, and it was like at least 92 degrees there.
Wow.
It was hot.
Were they real pumpkins, or did they bring them in on a flatbed and
Yeah.
put them out
Yeah,
in the
there's no
field?
pumpkins.
No, not the field, but they did bring them in on a flatbed. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't grow. They still do that here.
Did you get to paint one, Dwight?
No, I didn't get to paint one.
Do the corn maze?
They didn't have the corn maze. I was very
They
disappointed.
didn't have one? Yeah.
No, this was like a farm where they had like a petting area for the,
Oh, okay.
and then you could feed the animals and stuff like that.
So
my
kind of more like we have a lot of like berry farms around here. Like you can go and pick like fresh strawberries and blueberries. So something like that, I guess.
It
Then.
was something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a little family
Yeah.
owned little thing.
I see.
We actually have a video on our channel about when we did
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
Yeah, the cow, feeding the cow.
Sorry, guys.
That was my phone.
I just
No.
noticed in the chat there, Tyler was making a comment about when a ship pulls into a port, it brings $1 million up to about $1 million into the port, which I think is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, but now
Everybody's
think
gonna
about all
spend money,
those
everybody's-
ports that are not getting all that money.
Yeah, that's right.
And think about
But-
how long it's been since the end of March. These ports aren't
Yeah.
getting any ships coming in.
Yep.
But the one thing
We
I
actually
think about
talked
that
to,
too is
We were actually talking to Roatan the other night. It's a tour company in Roatan, and he was pretty much begging us to come there and to send any of our friends, and they're pretty much starving. They have no income.
I bet.
So,
I was gonna say congratulations on that sponsorship, guys. I saw that. That's cool.
It was
That's
more of
really
a
oh
we
yeah,
feel bad.
yeah.
You know, he promised us like he'll hook us up and all, but if any you guys get the word out there to use them, because
I think it's
They're
hard
hurting.
to get to Roatan. Like most people go via cruise ship.
yeah,
It's not
Right.
That's I was saying earlier. That's my favorite port.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too.
it's ours too.
We love it.
And
I love it, man. It's
the
nice.
people are great.
I hear
Now-
good things about it. I want to go there too.
Oh, it's
So-
amazing.
so Bill and Lucy, how excited are you guys to be going to leaving on was it Sunday, right?
How excited?
I think that answers the question.
Right?
I am super psyched.
You begin to sound a bit like Kimberly on Two Travel and Tour. Every second word for her was Mexico.
Yes.
She's the one that
Yeah,
got
I
me
know.
started. I was like, all right, we got to go to Mexico now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
originally
I know
were
when
going to
we
go
went
with
to-
them.
You
I
were?
know we went to Gatlinburg. I have never had Kayla wake up that easily at 4:30 in the morning. Because she had been home since March, and this was June, so she was like, "I get to see something else outside of these four walls. Thank God."
Well, this
That's
place that
why,
we're staying
I
at,
said when I had to travel an hour and a half to do my course and stuff, I'm like, I got to drive an hour and a half from my house. Like I haven't done that in so long. It was so exciting. I got to see the beach, like the water, the sand.
Not the same four walls.
What
Yeah.
subject does she teach, TJ, again? I know it's sixth grade, but what?
Sixth grade, social studies and science. Social studies will be the first half this year. Science can be second half. The reason why I do that is because it's a new curriculum with science, and they're gonna have a lot of like group stuff. So they're trying to, hopefully, second half we're a little better off where they can actually do the group projects and stuff. So
No, I see.
so she's been getting ready for it. That's pretty much what she's doing right now still.
Very cool.
it's going to be a challenge this
Danny?
year.
Sorry?
I'm getting some water, guys. I'll be right back.
We'll let you off.
I guess you go. Hey, Danny,
Right.
will you teach again?
I teach sixth grade geography. So probably the same thing that she
Oh, okay.
teaches. It's Western Hemisphere. So anywhere from
Okay,
Canada down to South America.
That's
gotcha.
awesome.
Everywhere we cruise, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I put in the chat one of the projects that I do with the kids whenever we talk about the Caribbean and Central America is I have them plan out a virtual cruise as like a project, so they get to like look at all the ports and see like the economies of the ports and all that. That's why whenever Tyler was saying they made $1 million for each time they dock there, he's right, because a lot of those smaller countries, tourism, every single one of them is at least in the top 3 of the ways that those countries make money. Tourism and ecotourism. So
Yep,
using
I believe it.
using nature, as a way of the economy to make money. So
I think Cayman Islands is one of the only ones that isn't. And a part of the island still is relying on the tourism.
Yeah.
right.
They're the
Yeah,
ones,
but it's-
one of the countries that shut their ports to us.
The same thing applies down in the South Pacific. I mean, Vanuatu, Fiji, all those countries around there, they're all in the same boat. They're all doing exactly the same thing, making money out of tourism. They're all struggling.
You come here to cruise, and I would go to Australia to cruise in a second. Like South Africa is one of the places I want to go. It's on my bucket list.
Yes, definitely.
Fiji,
Bill, I'm ex-South African. I'm living in Australia. Need I say
wow,
more?
really?
Yep. I was born there. I'm here now.
Okay. Well, we fell in love with a movie called Blended when we first got together because we're a blended family. And the place that what's it called?
I forget. We looked it up. I forget the name of it, but it's just spectacular.
It's like the Disney World of South Africa.
Sun City.
Sun City, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
So.
A bucket load of money went into Sun City to build it, and if you really want to go to Africa, the best thing to do there is go for the safari. So go to a place like the Kruger National Park, all that sort of stuff. And if you're going, make sure that you're going within a cruise or within a tour environment, because that way you're going to stay safe. Now, I know that there will be a lot of South Africans who will be listening on this and they'll say I'm talking rubbish, but in actual fact, truth be known, every member of my family that still lives there constantly spends their time looking over their shoulder. So my opinion for you is, if you go in a cruise or in a tour environment, don't go off the beaten track.
Good advice. Thank you.
Johannesburg is still the murder capital of the world.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was Camden, New Jersey.
Nope.
I thought that was 9th Ward.
Sorry to rain on your parade there.
Oh, it's okay.
No. We would never go without making sure.
Yeah, we would never. We don't even go like to Jamaica and not leave a group. Like we wouldn't leave the group in Jamaica.
Yeah.
No.
Come on down to Oz.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
That is on our list too.
You guys have all these creatures that kill people.
Yeah. We're a little afraid of
But
snakes.
you've got to learn how to shake hands with them.
Yeah. Lucy's gonna do that.
It's almost like Florida's Australia light with animals that can kill you.
we had all intentions of moving to Florida until she found out there's snakes there.
Well, no, I know there's snakes there.
One snake. A rabbit snake.
I lived there for 17 years. The only bad snake I saw was like a black racer, which that's just a guard snake that's just going to eat rodents. I never saw anything bad like in person outside going to the zoo. But I grew up in Tampa, so...
Listen, 9 of the world's most venomous snakes live in Australia, so...
Cheers.
Yes, exactly.
Nick says, sorry guys, I tried to swipe up on the notification and clicked X on accident. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, that's cool. It's nice to meet you, Nick.
Nice
Come spend more time with us.
He's got school starting soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you guys start, Danny?
We start August 24th. It's going to be such a weird year, man. The teachers, we reported back Thursday, or yesterday, but how we're doing it in our district in Oklahoma is the teachers have to report, to their classroom, but yet from our classroom, we're going to be teaching virtually to the kids at home.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's actually not bad because we had teachers last year. They were like in their pajamas and they were at home teaching. It wasn't like
it's all about
they were on vacation.
Yeah, you're right. But what's cool though about our district is we're doing a 1-to-1, so every student actually has their own Chromebook. They're gonna get their own Chromebook.
We do that already.
That's what we do here. Essentially, that's how Kayla is.
That's gonna help a lot.
We had to basically sign a second mortgage for that Chromebook. So,
how crazy do you think my year is? Because we go calendar year.
Wait, what? You go calendar year?
School year. Our school year goes calendar from January through to December. That's when the kids are at school. So, that's our normal year. So, our kids are actually not having a very good experience. Those that are in the final year of school, there is talk that maybe these exams might be changed or some other format.
Is what they have here, yeah.
So we just had one graduate. Our daughter graduated at the end of last year. Yeah, and it was a mess. We were out in the middle of a football field.
since you guys go year round, right? But do you guys get longer times off for your breaks? Like say Christmas break, instead of maybe getting 2 weeks, do you get longer? Or spring break, do you get more time off?
So your July holidays are our Christmas break.
Right.
So they'll go from say the 20th of December for an example through till about the 30th of January. So that's when we get our long break.
Right.
But that's your summer break because it's summertime there.
That's correct.
They go to school on Saturdays too?
No. God forbid. This is Australia, mate.
Well, I know the British do, so yeah, there's a lot of similarities between Australia and Britain. So
Yeah. Wait a minute. The Poms only gave us the country, right? They only brought us here. Forget about them.
Some of the cities here in Oklahoma, a few years back, the teachers we had a teacher strike here.
Yep.
And to make up for the days that were missed because of the strike, some of the schools actually did go to school on Saturday.
Oh, no, God forbid. If the union stepped up here and made a strike, the government would have to pay them for the privilege of going on strike. Forget it.
So, Sean, are the kids there learning virtually or are they in class?
Predominantly, they are learning virtually. How do you do that? I mean, if you think about it,
I wish when I was in school I was able to learn virtually.
You know what?
That means I didn't have to do the work. That would mean my parents or somebody else would do the work for me. No.
Right?
How do you?
Hey,
you
Blaine.
can't.
Thank you, Blaine.
Thank you, Blake.
The one
Well,
thing
the way
that
Caleb was doing it. Oh, sorry, Danny.
No, you
Oh,
go
good
ahead.
on you, Blaine.
I'm
Well,
young.
the way Caleb was doing it was certain days, because I was home certain days, I worked from the office certain days. She had certain days where she was pretty much would go live with all three teachers. They go over everything on there, and she was always there, like in the chat with pretty much slides all the time. So that's what she is. So she was pretty much constantly, even if she wasn't in the kitchen, she was in the chair, but she constantly had her laptop. In this case, if the student had a question, she could go real quick. She had to go live with them. So that's how she did it.
Ours is going to be ran basically through Zoom meetings.
They're using.
I would have loved to have been one of the shareholders in that when it originally started off, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Another one I wish I was a shareholder in was plexiglass.
Plexiglass.
Yeah, trust me, I've seen
My father was. My father worked for Roman Haas, who invented plexiglass.
Oh, nice.
No, but you know who I'd really like to have stock in? Bidet. When we had the toilet paper shortage, those people made a mint.
Well, what about the Japanese with that toilet fitting that they have? That's putting the bidet right in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. So have you guys ever stayed at a hotel that has a pillow menu? Have you ever heard of the pillow menu?
No,
No.
not.
Pillow menu?
The place that we're going to in Mexico has a pillow menu.
Okay.
What's on
You pick,
the
like-
menu? I really want to know this menu now.
So I had to look it up. I'm not bougie, I guess, because I was like, what is a pillow menu? It's like you can say you want a feather pillow or like a memory foam pillow.
Here we go. All of us
firm
with
you want
naughty
it.
minds when we're thinking about this menu.
It's like a sleep number for your pillow.
And,
Yes.
and you can get them scented.
Yes, you can choose
Lavender,
Scented?
yeah,
vanilla.
jasmine.
Yes.
I would do lavender.
Yeah, me too. That was my first choice. I'm like, that sounds amazing.
Right?
I've never stayed at a place like this. I would feel a little out of place.
Enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
The only way we'd be able to go to somewhere like this is because of the pandemic.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Don't get used to this. I don't think we'll ever be able to afford to do anything like this again.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is you're able to take all your cruise fund money and just put all into this.
Well, we haven't gotten that back yet. But
Yeah.
when we booked the trip to Mexico, we weren't,
Good.
not to burst anybody's bubble, but we were counting on that cruise being canceled.
We figured it was, yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't canceled, we were going to be
We were going to
Moving
go on
some-
vacation twice, and I was just going to be, I don't know. We were
poor
just
for
going
a
to figure
long
it out.
time. And then we got one booked in February. That's probably we'll see. I'm not going to be
Yeah, don't, because Dwight and Heather have a cruise in December.
Yeah.
So we'll cross our fingers.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go, but you know, it is what it is.
positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep a positive attitude and always have Plan B.
Yeah.
What's our plan B?
I don't it's Ferguson again in the chat, please. I've got this thing against him. He picks on me every time we do the virtual trivia night. Bloody six.
He is something else. He is ready for next week. I saw he threw the questions at me, asked me how I looked asked me how they were. I just kind of was in shock, threw it back at him, and he ran back in the attic for Gina. So
mongrel.
You're gonna have to come in on the trivia night not tomorrow. The 15th.
Next Saturday.
We have two. Yeah. Everybody has things. Well, sorry, Dave, but everyone else in this group has 2 Saturdays in a row of shows. Between that and the cruise-thon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a busy couple weeks.
Danny, you're part of the cruise-a-thon, right?
For the cherries.
Yeah.
For the live place, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in it too.
We go on Saturday. We stream on Saturdays anyways. Every Saturday we have a live stream.
Yeah, you're on at 8 Eastern.
Yeah. So we didn't mean to step on you last time.
Yeah, we're apologize for that.
It was really hard trying to get a time frame. So we did set it down to where we come on right after you. So that way I'll watch you and then maybe you can come over and watch us.
I don't have any hard feelings if somebody misses. I mean, I miss plenty myself. You know, life happens, and plus there's so many people that stream and stuff. It's impossible not to stream when someone else is. So it's completely understandable. No problem at all.
You know,
we
try though. As long as you try and you're not intentionally trying to sabotage somebody, then that's fine. You know, if it's an honest okay, we ran over whatever, then okay, fine. You know, but
everybody on panel right now on the live place are gonna be on the live place. All of you guys?
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, Dean's an awesome guy. I've been on there for quite a while because we actually first came into YouTube from the Disney genre.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I first heard about Dean was from them. And so we've been on there for a while, pretty much since we started doing live streams. But he's a great guy. He really is. He's awesome.
I love how professional and just clean the website looks. I was looking at it. It looks so good. Everything looks great about it.
Oh, look who it is.
Hello, beautiful.
Morning.
Morning.
Thanks the domestic here now. Washing's done, vacuuming. What else? Gardening.
Must be okay.
Everybody's got to be on their best behavior now.
That's Saturday morning, Harold.
We can't talk about her anymore.
I know.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Sean, do you want us to read the text we have of her?
All fibs, all lies.
Say that again, TJ?
All the stuff we had people say in the chat about her too. You want us to bring that up?
Shut up.
That was dumb.
Okay, shut up.
Hey, I'm tough. I'll take it.
How are you doing, Alana?
I'm well, thank you. How's everybody?
Good.
Doing good.
All good? Has Sean told you about what's happening here?
The lockdown?
Yeah, I've told them about the lockdown.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
They're busy talking about going on cruises and all this sort of stuff and where's their favourite port, and I just said, anyway, out of here.
Yeah. Our next trip's out the front to the nature strip to take the bin out. That's about it.
Oh, we need a permit for that.
Are you allowed to do that? I mean, I don't know.
Gosh, with a permit and our masks on, yes.
You can't walk out the front door without a mask, huh?
That's correct.
Have to put it on.
Really?
Listen, there are some people out there that we're really pleased that they wear a mask. No, shut up.
Yeah. It says, hi, Alana, star of the Downunders.
Well,
Who says that?
Lessex Ferguson.
Oh, Lessex.
Well, yes, he's always a bit, I think he's a bit questionable.
Well, he does know that you are the star of the Downunder Cruisers, so.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. She is the star.
Yeah, he throws old beer cans at me. He's respectful of Caleb, at least. I mean, I'll give him that. But to me, steals my truck, ruins my attic.
Why don't you?
I wouldn't take too much stock in his opinion, really.
You need to learn to hack your keys or something.
Yeah, I think he's done hot water.
Alana, I wanted to tell you that Bear actually jumped up on Adric's bed the other day, and he didn't yelp or anything at all. So I think he's doing a lot better now.
Oh, fabulous! Oh, that's good to hear. Gosh, that's
I thought
been a
you'd
while.
like to know that.
Thank you. That's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's doing a lot better. He's almost pretty much back to normal now. So
Oh, good. Oh, I'm yeah, breaks my heart.
It was just scary, though. I'll tell you that.
Sure. Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm assuming that's your dog.
Yeah, it's our dog. He's a Pomchi, part Pomeranian and part Chihuahua. So.
Oh, okay.
His hind legs, basically his kneecaps came out of socket, so they had to do surgery to drill the bone that the kneecap sits in deeper on both legs. So
My knees hurt now.
He was out for a while, but now he's back to doing quite a bit better. So
that's good. They put him on one of them little boards that he pulled himself around in.
No,
no.
We just had to pretty much carry him,
Carry him everywhere. Yeah, my
And then
dog
he had that
had my car when I was a kid.
He had that cone thing on for a few months.
Oh, he had a mask on too. Do you know you can get little ramps and stairs for smaller dogs? You know, like
You get them for bigger dogs too. You get them for big dogs that are too fat to get up on the bed and stuff like that, and in the car.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lucy.
So my parents have 2 English bulldogs. They have stairs to get on their bed.
They're my favorites. Bulldogs.
They're lovable as
Are you
hell,
married to him?
but stupid as hell at the same time.
That's why she married me.
What'd you get from Sonic there, Danny?
Beautiful bulldogs. Yeah, they're not the brightest.
What's your go-to at Sonic? Dog time! Yay! Oh, cute.
He's so cute.
Oh, adorable. He's adorable.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh, give me my dog. I want my dog.
I had an Afghan. They're not terribly bright.
My go-to at Sonic's foot-long chili cheese coney. But right now,
Everybody has
this
their
is,
go-to
this is a chocolate peanut butter shake. It was actually recommended to me by somebody else. It's really good.
I like the.
If I wasn't running
You Americans eat funny food.
Yeah, you do.
You know,
Sonic
is headquartered in Oklahoma City.
Is it really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so
Did not know that.
that's where we are. So it's right down the road. So,
Nice.
and then there's a really good ice cream place that nobody else has heard of, I guess, called Brahms.
I have heard of it. I've seen it on
BRAUMS.
YouTube before.
Yeah, it's good stuff too.
Want to see my baby?
Who's that?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a dog off now.
that's my baby.
Medium-sized dog.
Doesn't sound like it every time I hear you shout at it.
Fluctuating patella. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Rick.
There's
He
Angel.
is a very, very stubborn dog.
Can I say Blaine's saying that he needs stairs to get to if he needs to get into bed at the moment because he's eating in quarantine.
Hey, you're gonna kill the chat.
So he can kill
Angel
Angel.
cute.
Precious.
That's what I
That was not Angel.
That was Sam. I am.
Oh,
No, that was
sorry.
Diane and
You're very
Shannon.
tiny. I can't tell. My bad.
There we go.
All right. Well, everyone's got beautiful dogs. And I've got Sean. Hello.
Where's Rachel at when everybody's showing their pets?
I know.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
You're good.
Sam, I am over there.
Yeah, she's laying down.
No, I was gonna put her up in the camera.
No, oh, you can get the camera.
Oh boy.
Gone.
70 word.
Well, looks like Sam I am did actually write something in the chat.
Look at that face.
Oh, she did write something in the
I
chat.
know she did.
That's I am Shannon, Cat in the Hat or
You
something.
have to run it for me like Caitlin.
Because they don't like you.
I see Blaine's got a comment in the chat there. He goes, chili cheese dog makes my wife unhappy at night because I sound like the brass section of the marching band.
Covered in the woodwind as well, I'd say.
Yeah, so try that chili. Try that chili mixed with peanut butter. It's even worse.
Oh, good grief.
Well, Alana said we have weird foods. You want to tell her the hamburger that you ate that one time?
The goober burger?
Yeah.
The what?
The goober burger.
It's like a burger, but you put peanut butter on it.
Nice.
Ew! Really?
Well, as well as the beef patty
Yeah.
with okay.
Try that out.
Remember?
Hey, is everything better with peanut butter?
Jelly burger.
It's so good. I love peanut butter, so.
Uptown. They have a
Okay.
peanut butter and jelly burger where place that we go to.
Right. Okay.
I
Never
never
tried
got
the
it.
jelly one, but I would try it.
Well, never say never.
No, I said I would try it.
One day when we get there, one day we'll have a go.
That's
All right.
I can't.
Let's
I've lost
take you to
count
go
of
get
all
a
the weird
burger.
stuff I've ate in this state. At this point, frog legs, raccoon, possum, squirrel.
Yeah.
Escargot.
steak.
Squirrel nuggets. That's what Blaine likes, isn't it, Sean?
Hashtag
Squirrel
Kim.
nuggets.
Lucy,
Squirrel
Lucy
dumplings,
grew up
that's
on
what it is.
squirrel.
No.
Dude, there's
Squirrel
some stuff I
dumplings.
probably haven't
Yeah,
asked.
You guys
that
can
I've
ask me
ate, so
kangaroo.
Oh, they need a
I'd
witchetty
try
roll.
it.
That's how
Probably-
we.
Kangaroo's probably good blackened.
That's how we fixed it.
Hey, right.
We put them in a timeout.
Yeah,
How
in
dare
this
you
state-
put Danny in a timeout? Squirrel dumplings are not that bad. Are you going to put me in a timeout?
Squirrel ain't bad.
No.
It's bad that I know that. That's the sad thing, is I know this stuff.
That
Now
means
he's in a
I'm
different
guilty by
square.
association. That's
He's
not
next
fair.
to us. So, all right.
How you doing?
No, it's this way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey guys. Oh, sorry, wrong way. Hey guys.
It's the other way. Everything's backwards. Poke. Can throw stuff at you.
You know, Heather, there's always payback.
TJ.
Hollywood Squares.
oh, Brady Bunch.
All we need is another. Yeah, that's right, the Brady.
We need Alex
Yeah.
in the middle.
No more food. Go lay down.
Boy.
Huh?
Go lay down.
Come here.
Danny's just looking at us like we're all crazy, sitting there poking his screens.
Don't let me, she'll bite you.
Daddy, you have no idea what you signed up for.
I see in the comments there in the chat, Vacation Adventures with Pam and Rick are talking about the carnival used to serve a steak salad with peanut sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Peanut
type
sauce
of
is good,
peanut sauce?
It'd be
I'd try it.
pan, by the way, it'd be
That's like an
pan-
Asian thing.
Oh, the good Thai satay sauce is delicious.
Yeah.
But
I don't mind
That's the only
peanut
sauce that they have.
in sauce or
Yeah.
peanut butter or whatever.
I
Truffle
love
truffle
peanut butter.
sauce. Yeah, I don't like truffle sauce.
Everything is good with peanut butter.
Pretty much.
We and the kids
Some
one
of
day.
the craziest,
We've
some of the
made.
craziest food I ever tried was on a cruise ship. We've had everything you can imagine.
Well,
Rabbit.
Never been to a deer hunting camp in Louisiana then. That's where you eat all the weird crap in the world, it feels like.
Did you? Was it Sex Ferguson or TJ?
No, that was me at like 10 to 13 years old. Like, they're coming out, shot a possum, we're going to eat that. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's how, but literally at the camp, you eat what you get. You eat what you kill. So it's either deer, raccoon, possum, squirrel, turkey, whatever. That was how, or you went fishing. So that's how every dinner was at night. Someone had something you killed that night. So, yeah, but they didn't tell me it was squirrel. The first time with that, same thing of possum. They didn't say, it's like, hey, I like that good. You just had possum gumbo. I was like, tastes fine to me, whatever.
You a fan of calf fries, TJ?
What are those?
Calf fries? You don't know?
Catfish?
They're like Rocky Mountain oysters, I guess is what some
No, I'm out. I ain't doing that
Oh.
crap. No.
Well, we discovered the same as the prairie. What do they call it? The prairie. Was it prairie dog oysters? We discovered what they were a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had no idea. We had to look it up.
I just told Lucy what they were.
I'd like to take this moment. I'm sorry. I just want to take this moment for everybody in the chat to #creator. So whoever is a creator, go check out their channels.
Whenever Adric was closer to Lannon's age, we used to give him calf fries. We told him they were chicken nuggets.
That's something I would do.
Dick move.
We did that. We did that with the kids for like fish sticks. If
Fish, yeah.
if they knew they were eating fish, they wouldn't have eaten it. But I just told them they were like chicken sticks, and that's what they called them forever. I mean, we're talking like just recently. I think I just told them they were like fish sticks. They've always called them chicken sticks.
If you don't know what things are, you eat them and enjoy them. At the minute you hear that there's something really weird, then you go,
"Whoa, I already did that."
It's all up here.
I don't see it.
Up there.
Well, it's my show. I could do it again if I want to.
Anyways, so one of those things was what are those beef jerky? What is those beef jerky sticks or whatever?
Right.
Biltong.
Yeah, biltong.
That's it. So we eat them, or the kids eat them.
Snap it to a slip job.
Like all the time. And then Kaylin was like,
ooh, yeah.
Kaylin realized it had soybean. And she goes, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a type of bean. You gotta look it up, right?" And she refused to eat them for the longest time because it had a bean in it. I'm like, "But Kaylin, you've been eating them for years and you've loved them. Now that you think it has a bean in it, you're not going to eat it." She swore them off for a while until recently because I just like them too much. Like, whatever.
Just don't tell them what's in it.
I didn't. She happened to look at the ingredients.
It's like
she was trying to see if it was gluten free.
Real nice.
Oh.
It seems like if your kids are little and you cook any kind of meat, no matter what kind of meat it is, if you tell them that it's chicken, you got a chance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was raised in the house. You didn't eat what my mom made. You didn't eat. So I just.
What did the chicken ever do? What did the chicken ever do to deserve being the primary food for everybody, everything?
Chickens are evil. They deserve to die. Have you ever tried to take an egg from a chicken? They're really mean.
Don't try.
Yep. Yeah. Now wait a minute. You're beginning to sound like Anissa from Melbourne, who talks about sheep being stupid.
Well, they're gonna be mean because that's like their children, and you're like kidnapping their children. So
yeah.
It traumatized me as a child. That was my chore, and it was awful. I hated it. So I can eat chicken and not feel guilty at all.
I'm with you there, girlfriend. But then my problem is I can eat anything and not feel guilty.
Yeah, same here. Probably not human flesh. I'd probably feel guilty about that, but everything else I'm good.
Oh my God.
Vacation.
DJ, what are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Eating human flesh?
No, I'd never do that. That would be like the one thing I've literally. I'm from the craziest state there is with food. Okay, I mean, I've eaten possum for crying out loud. So I mean, there's really nothing off the board. Like sushi to me, nothing, whatever. I mean, there's really nothing I won't try. As long as it's not someone's hand, I'm good.
We'll get you to Southeast Asia one day.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
have
Okay,
cockroaches,
I'll try stuff, whatever.
scorpions, and spider. Yeah, be crunchy.
I've had scorpion. I've had spiders.
Rose on skewers.
Hey, that beer can chicken that Rich is talking about, that's good stuff. Have you had that, TJ? Beer can chicken?
Yeah,
yes, I have. I've made beer can chicken. I made that 2 years ago, I think.
Is it the one that accidentally sits on the beer can?
Yes,
looks like
exactly.
Yes,
that is real good.
The chicken just accidentally fell on it.
What's that? Is that us making beer?
Hey, I think
with beer. And then we take the beer can and like stick it in the chicken's butt, basically. So when they bring
whoever invented it,
beer can inside the chicken.
Remember,
Everything's
Ben
good
was
with
really
beer.
drunk and was like, I don't need more seasoning. I'm just going to shove this beer can in this cabinet and see what happens. That's how that went. I mean, there's no other way that would any other way in this situation.
Did you ever think about the first person that ever ate an oyster or a clam? How hungry they were?
They were very hungry.
That's nasty. Like,
I think we're having
put some tartar sauce, put a little Tabasco, you're good.
they didn't have that then. So they had to be starving to eat
A little
that.
salt. You can find
Oh,
salt
oyster.
They had a lot of salt.
Beautiful.
I think we're having a little rivalry still going on. Rayleigh Creative Travel says Gator is awesome, and TJ can agree, I'm sure.
I like gator. Fried gator tail is actually delicious. Shoot, there's a.
Gator tail,
I
yeah.
almost for dinner tonight got a fried gator po' boy. Like it was on the menu, but I ordered muffalata, so I was like, eh. But
Okay, can I ask? Speaking of, sorry, TJ. Speaking of food, can you explain to us Aussies what you consider a biscuit to be?
A fluffy biscuit that you put gravy on.
What do you go to Cracker Barrel and get?
Yeah.
Nice, fluffy, delicious. It ain't like one of your little cookies or anything like
You
that.
do-
You call it a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we consider to be a biscuit, you call a cookie.
Or a cracker.
Pretty much for whatever.
Cracker.
Yeah,
Call it a
Wait,
scone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a scone.
Yeah.
So
Ours are big,
You know what a
fluffy. You put
scone
white
is?
gravy on it.
a scone you have with jam and cream.
Yes,
In the
that's more
afternoon.
along the line.
You have
Yes,
a tea.
that's like a
No,
biscuit.
we make a roux, add milk, put a little sausage in there, make a white gravy, and pour it on top.
Okay.
So what do we,
That's like, okay.
A
It's
biscuit.
actually
Yes,
really
Rayleigh.
good.
A biscuit equal fat
So-
boy's dream like me. I agree with you, Rayleigh.
Alana, what
Yes.
do you call a biscuit?
A biscuit
a
is
real
sweet,
biscuit.
like a Tim Tam, something sweet that we have that you can have with, say,
No,
coffee
no.
or
Like the bread, though. What do you call
No,
that?
bread.
Yeah.
Or
Biscuit.
crouton.
No, I don't know.
Like the actual biscuit, like what we call a biscuit. What do you call
Like a
it?
shortbread.
No, we don't have any. We don't eat biscuits with a meal, like in it with grape. No,
Yeah, like biscuits and gravy.
we
You
do
know?
not have such a thing. No.
So, like for breakfast, we have sausage biscuits here.
Yeah.
You guys don't. What do you call those? Where you put like the sausage patty inside the bread? What do you call that? Do y'all have that there?
A hot dog.
A hot dog.
What do you mean, a sausage roll or bread?
Even if it's a sausage
Yeah,
patty,
yeah,
you still call it a hot
sausage,
dog.
yeah.
Sausage patty, like the sausage
Oh.
meat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Shoot, if
what?
y'all ever come here, I'm taking y'all to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel will take care of everything for them.
We have Cracker Barrel
exactly.
things.
If y'all ever come here, Florida, whatever, you're going to Cracker Barrel Waffle House. You're going to one too with us. I mean, that's just
All right.
happening.
Waffle House.
What do they call it? A
I'm very
sausage
confused.
is a hot dog here. A hot dog here is called a sausage there, or
Yep.
a wiener,
Oh.
right?
We're not.
Hang on, we have what's called a sausage roll. It's like sausage meat in a pastry, like a flaky pastry, not like a meat pie.
So the sausage we're talking about is like
It looks like a hamburger.
It looks like a hamburger.
Yeah, the meat, the sausage meat.
Yeah.
It sounds almost like a croissant.
And so Danny was asking, you guys don't have anything like that where you put like the biscuit in, you got the sausage meat and then the biscuit. You don't have anything like that? Like
Yeah, we have, well, the sausage roll is probably the closest. It's sausage meat, inside wrapped in like a flaky pastry called a sausage roll.
it's pretty close.
Yeah.
You have it with tomato sauce, or do you call ketchup?
Question.
And it's
Y'all
deep
don't
fried.
have-
That's
Wait,
baked.
question. Y'all don't have a
Oh, you're
24-hour
talking about-
restaurant that you can
you're
judge
talking
how
about-
bad hurricanes are?
They're
Or
talking about,
monsoons?
they're talking about like corn dogs.
Corn
That's
dog.
what it kind of sounds like.
That's a corn dog.
Yeah.
That ain't no sausage roll. That's a corn dog.
There's no corn involved, though.
No, there
Is
isn't.
that the hot
It
dog?
wasn't called a corn dog.
It's a
It almost sounds
pastry.
like more of a pig in the blanket.
It's like a cornbread,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Or-
No, you buy other
Best thing to do is just share a picture with them
Remember
so
you
they
get
see.
one side of the-
So
Oh,
what have you,
that's like croissant.
what do you at Mac, you call it McDonald's, we'll call it Macca's, right? Macca's have what's that? Instead of
Big Mac.
Because
yeah, we do. We go there every week. Not where you've got, say, a patty of meat in between, like a bun type thing.
A hamburger.
Not the hamburger. The morning
McMuffin.
Oh, the muffin.
McMuffin. Yeah.
Egg McMuffin.
Is that something similar?
Yeah.
What's
No,
that?
that's a
That's a
McMuffin.
biscuit.
And what's that? What's that?
That's a sausage biscuit.
Yeah.
Muffin.
That looks like more like a muffin.
No,
That
that's a
could be
biscuit. And then look, you can add like egg to it. You can do like all sorts of stuff. But those are sausage.
It's a bit more.
So it's a scone. It's a scone with a bit of.
It's more muffiny type. It does look like a bit like a scone.
Yeah.
But our scones, we have them with jam and cream. Oh, it's very
That's a
confusing.
fluffy southern biscuit with country sausage in it. Get it right, boys and girls.
Very interesting.
You already showed him.
I'm gonna do gravy.
I'm taking. If y'all will come, I'm.
Do you realize-
Waffle House, Cracker Barrel?
Do you realize that this discussion has actually dropped us our
Now, that's a
rating?
breakfast food right there. That is a
Right here?
100%
Yeah.
American white gravy on a biscuit. You will gain 10 pounds after eating it immediately. Plus, your cholesterol will go skyrocket, but it's worth it.
So good.
Hey, don't they say food is a universal language?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it is. But not that time.
We're
Except
having
for
a little
people-
bit of communication.
Yeah, except for people
Oh,
that
translation.
It's just really interesting.
Shoot, that's one thing that kind of angered me this year with the whole pandemic was it came right during crawfish season. That's I
Danny.
know it's not a big thing anywhere else here, but that's a huge thing for us. And like usually, last couple years it's been like $4 a pound, and it was like $1.77 a pound this year. So I was so pissed about that because we're used to going like 5 or 6 a year.
So you have to remember, Danny, they do everything wrong over there. They drive on the wrong side of the road. They use the wrong temperature, like that. So they're a little.
Listen, Dwight, before
says
you
it's
get
wrong.
started, mate, let me just say you are way behind the times. We're ahead of you, right? Physically and actually. So we're using metric, which is what everybody else uses everywhere else around the world. What more can I say?
You
All
still
I gotta
drive
say is
down the road.
back-to-back World War champions right here. Can you say that?
Back-to-back worldwide champions.
World
World
War
War.
champions. Plus, we've been to the moon. Have you?
And, let me just say you wouldn't have got there without us.
No, it's
We've
because
been
it went
to
the
the
wrong
moon.
way.
They went the wrong way.
Prove it.
And
Prove that
we use
You can't.
the
You're not
metric system
live.
with alcohol.
It's not a conspiracy.
We do use the metric system with alcohol.
Yeah.
With and without alcohol.
Hey, we don't need alcohol to use the metric system, but hey,
Took getting used to, but we got there eventually.
I don't know. I kind of like going in kilometers because I go really fast.
yeah. Yep.
This is that way.
100 kilometers is what, 165 miles? Or was it the other way around?
No,
The other way
so-
around.
Way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
Yep.
So it's only like 62 miles an hour.
Something
Yeah,
like
what's
that.
the speed limit there in Australia?
Maximum speed limit, depending on which roads you go on. The average speed maximum is 100, but you can go up to gusts of 110. There are some roads that are unlimited,
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
which and they're way out back. But that was really interesting because we had a cannonball run race going on here in the early 80s. And interestingly enough, the cannonball run competitors, after having so many incidents, were speed limited to 170 kilometers an hour. The rest of the traffic was just sailing past them. But
And
that
then
was
tractor trailers can go like you could do quads. I know they do triples.
Yep.
We do triples here, but then
Yep.
Australia can go 5 or 6, right?
Yeah, they call them trains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine driving one of those.
No, no, I struggle to. I mean, I'm just about okay with reversing a trailer on the back of my car, but those guys, amazing.
Yeah, I've seen it on TV, and I know people that drive doubles, and they're not backing up anywhere.
Yep.
I can't even imagine one of those.
Yep. Folks, we're gonna ask if we can step out. We've got our live coming up in 20 minutes, so we would want to get ourselves organised for it. Is that okay with you guys?
That's fine.
No.
That's
No.
good.
Sorry.
No,
Not
you're
allowed
not
to
leave.
I'll just have to call you in later on if you're not careful. Guys, we have an awesome rest of the day. We'll catch up with some of you later on.
All right, see you later.
Absolutely. It was good chatting with you.
Bye.
All right, now that they're gone.
Now we can talk.
Yes.
Now we can talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, talk about light beer, fast cars, and gigs to the moon. And
They got fast cars. Australia has some fast cars.
We have Hellcats.
They still drive
That's
them
all
on
you need in
the
life
road.
is Hellcats. Or down the
I believe
loose.
they have them also.
Park car.
Hey, midlife's in the box.
Hey, midlife. Hey, Brad. You're gonna meet Lesex. He really wants to meet you. Like he cannot stop talking about you. He really wants to know your relationship with Gina. I mean, that's almost disturbing how much he talks about that.
Who was this Gina we always hear about?
Papa Moto.
Shopping. Lucy is sitting here shopping with Michelle Bowen, just so that she's know.
Virtually.
That's awesome. What are y'all shopping for?
Clothes.
Mexico.
I'm seeing it down here on the bottom of the screen. It pops up.
That's awesome.
I hear bells.
Brad, go check your messenger.
Brad was really inspired, Heather, that you were playing with his balls.
His balls? Yeah, I have him up here.
We still got his balls.
I have his balls in my hand right here. Yeah, they're stress balls.
That's awesome.
You're squeezing it a little bit.
It's a little too much.
What is
Well, I
that?
gotta eat dinner before. You want to bet? We're gonna step out also before Down Unders come on. I haven't had dinner yet,
Okay.
so it's
Well,
only
thank-
like quarter to
thank you,
10.
guys.
Thank you for coming.
See you,
Thanks
baby.
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us. It was good chatting with you
See you
guys.
guys.
Bye, Lucy.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Looks like Ferguson says I'm going to need those next week.
Stress balls.
Yeah, Brad's balls. He's going to have hold of them, I
Well,
guess.
I'm like TJ. I make sure my doors are locked at night.
Oh, mine are locked. What the hell you think? I have padlocks on my shit now.
Somehow he keeps getting in though.
Oh no, he's in the attic. My bedroom's got a lock. My man cave's got a lock. I got 7 locks on my damn beer fridge. He still keeps breaking in. Like he says, with crowbar, we can do anything. So, what can you say?
So how are you not having the boys come in right now? It's like so quiet at your house.
Me?
Yeah.
Lennon's been right next to me the whole time.
Really? Where's he at?
He's playing Roblox. You want to say hi? It's fine. Come here. He never will see you, George. Come here. You're all right. He'll be right back, he said.
If you haven't seen Casey on ours, half the time you're lucky if he's even got clothes on.
Yeah,
We had to stop him a couple of times before he. Whoa! Put some pants on.
But
they
something.
all like that. They all like that new Papa Mozo clothing line.
That's exactly what it is.
I will say it's probably the cheapest clothing I've had to buy.
That's true.
And they don't outgrow it very easily.
And it's less laundry.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Heather.
I will
How are
say
you?
this.
Heather,
Never have to worry about
White.
that here.
And TJ.
Hey, bud.
I'm the more important one. Just remember how great we're good.
You know that team that TJ's hat is? Can you tell? It's college.
Well, it's like our old logo.
Purple and gold?
40s.
Who won football? College, you remember?
Who won the Heisman?
Who won the
He had
Heisman?
like literally every other award in college football last year. Like insanely.
LSU.
LSU, yeah.
Good.
Good
Actually,
job.
that's our. I was telling Heather Dwight this. We have alternating big tailgates every year. It's either when Florida comes, because of course Tampa got a bunch of friends, and Alabama when they come, so we got a bunch of friends from there. But that's always like this year. That was the one I camped out at overnight, and Had a bunch of fun. Always have fun times. That's just, it's always a big game. That's one thing I like about it. It's always like my friends come in. And then when Alabama comes outside of this year, which was awesome, but the last couple times it's always been bad. But did propose to Kayla Alabama game, so.
Hey, Landon.
Landon.
What?
Blaine says hi.
Oh.
Hi, Blaine.
Hey, Landon, what's your favorite pet on Roblox?
What?
Pet.
What's your favorite pet on Roblox?
Pet on what?
On Roblox. You play the football mostly, don't you?
Is that the one you play?
You play pet Roblox ever?
Not
You don't play the Adopt Me one?
a football game
Football game.
on Roblox.
There's one that it's like you like go to like these secret worlds or something. It's like you.
Secret World, you know that one?
It's like you have to collect
No.
like things or something.
Who knows that one?
Kaylin and Casey keep trying to get me to play it, and those are the two that I know well.
Do you do that fashion show thing on Roblox too?
Oh yeah, Patrick Famous.
Yeah, there you go. I know that one.
I like that one.
Yeah, I try. I'm not very good at it, but I do try.
I normally get like at least third place in it.
From the fashion show?
Yeah.
There you go.
Patrick Famous.
They pretty much just laugh at me and tell me to leave. So
TJ may be taking your man card away, but I guess that's all right.
he's in here like, dang, how does he get third? I was trying to get third. You might have to get some tips, TJ.
Well, I'm sure LeSex Ferguson plays it.
Plays what?
Roblox.
Fashion show.
Roblox.
No, I don't think he does. He has an Atari right now, so.
Atari.
Yeah.
The 2600 or 7800?
Oh, so
7800.
Oh, he's got the upgraded version.
Yes, he has. He says he's upgraded. He's working on getting N64.
Oh, he's skipping Nintendo altogether and just going to the.
He said he wants to kick my butt in old school Super Smash Brothers.
Nice.
So does he like playing other game systems or is Roblox?
Well, he plays my PlayStation 4 every once in a while. He's playing. I don't know. He's been.
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Landon.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
He can't find his Nintendo right now. He's got a Nintendo Switch, but he can't find it, so he just steals my phone.
Casey broke his. I had to get the warranty.
He has control of my phone more than I do. And then Adric, the older one, he plays a game that actually is pretty cool, and I've seen a show about that one actually on ESPN.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. It's like soccer.
I see that,
but it's with sports cars.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Never heard of it. So
pretty neat one.
He has the Switch and he plays the Roblox on the phone, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What else does he play with? Or because kids have an Xbox and they are always on it.
I'm playing a tycoon right now on Roblox.
They're like Fortnite. Or Adric is pretty much, he's almost all straight up
Rocket League.
Rocket League now. They also played a game called, what's that one? The Zoo
Tycoon?
Zoo Tycoon and
like Tycoon Zoo or what's something like
the
that.
Tycoons. But Landon plays Roblox and Fortnite mostly, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, their kids are always playing those Fortnite.
Yeah.
And she keeps trying to get me to watch those concerts or something like that, right? What are they like?
The Fortnite concerts.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. You'll have like persons on there, like you'll hear their music, and then all the Fortnite characters are like doing all the Fortnite dances and all that. It's crazy.
Yeah. She's always trying to get me to watch
What I've
this.
seen so far is the
What's that guy's name?
I forgot what like the black hair and it's like kind of low.
Okay.
And then I don't know how to explain it.
You did it.
The song like Goosebumps or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know.
All I know with Fortnite is there's a guy named Ninja who's making $32 million a year playing a video game, and I hate him.
It's amazing how many people will watch those guys do nothing but just play games.
Oh shoot, I told my buddy about StreamYard last night. I mean, actually today he came out of work, and he is probably streaming right now on Twitch. Like he is 2 years younger than me. I'm 33. He was like a child running to his store, like, I gotta go stream now. I'm like, you're a district manager of a store, and yet you're like a child going to stream Call of Duty. Okay.
You know Twitch?
Which, yeah.
So Blaine wants to know what game station is Rocket League on?
Xbox.
Xbox.
I think it's also on computer, I'm pretty sure.
PC.
Actually, no, it isn't.
It isn't? Just Xbox?
Just Xbox.
What about PlayStation? Is it on PlayStation 4?
I don't know.
Well, that's what I have in my room. How am I supposed to check it out if you don't know?
Is Rocket League on PS4? It's on everything, Adric said.
I think it's on your phone too, because I think I've seen an ad for it on my phone before.
Really?
It's on computer.
Why are you yelling? Mom says don't yell, man.
He's all the way over there.
We'll go tell him. It was quiet here, Heather. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Couldn't let you get away with
Right here.
all this quietness.
Hold on.
Too
I got it.
quiet.
I like it. It's always so loud.
Well, the nice thing is we have no kids tonight. They're at grandma's.
There you go.
Caitlin popped in. I don't know if y'all seen, but Caitlin popped in twice. Which actually, I'm surprised she never pops in on.
You know why? Because your dad watches us.
I know.
I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She told me today, she goes, you know that Grandpa watches you live? And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
She's like,
He
yeah.
says he does all the time.
I don't really
I know my parents, they watch our show every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 'cause I get critiqued afterwards by my mother. Yeah.
Well, she's just trying to help.
She did say thank you for coming on yesterday, by the way.
I like that she came into the box, and your sister.
Yeah, Morgan's actually, I can say it here because both my dads do not know she's going to Disney, but she's actually found today she's going to Universal too, and when she gets back, because she had to brag to me for 2 hours about it today while we were at work, through text all day, she's going to come on our show and give us a first-hand account of Universal and Disney World.
Nice.
And I'm mad at her right now because she was supposed to be at the animation hotel, and she got upgrades today to the yacht club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what they're doing, they're rotating hotels and fumigating them. So animations get fumigated, so they got an email to say, hey, you've been moved to the yacht club.
Wow.
And I just walked
But
away
we went
from
from a value to a deluxe. Basically.
Exactly, yeah. She skipped the whole middle point here.
I sure hope we get upgraded to the yacht club at our hotel stay.
Yeah, we're not. They're gonna be like, oh no, these people have kids. They'll destroy it.
You guys are going when in September next month?
Yeah.
Yeah, September 5th.
Where are y'all staying?
The Wyndham Bonnet Creek Resort.
Oh, Bonnet Creek by Disney Springs, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Kayla said she's been there before. She said the lazy river's awesome.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the damn lazy river is going to be closed.
That sucks.
I know.
Who knows? Maybe things could change by then. For the good.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
I was saying, yeah, let's jinx it. But then you said for the good, so.
Exactly. I try to be positive.
I've been watching some Disney streams, from people that actually just live stream inside Disney World.
Yeah.
I would trade wearing a mask for that low crowd any day.
I would do it. I mean,
Practically empty. It's awesome.
Shoot, we had yesterday on our show, Brooke Todd, who was in our chat a lot, that's one of Kayla's teacher friends, they went there and they said you could walk on every big attraction you think usually has like a 3-4 hour line.
Right.
Like they told me the Avatar ride at I can't think off the top of my head, at Animal Kingdom.
Rite of Passage?
You walked right on. They
Jeez.
said, here's what else they said. They figured out, so if they say 20 minutes wait, it's 10 minutes. If it's 40, it's 20. It's like they said cut it in half, everything.
So Blaine says Disney is reducing their hours starting September 8th.
Yep.
That's weird. They're already reduced because they're not doing the fireworks. That's kind of.
They just came out with that today. They're cutting them all back by an hour.
Okay. So what time are they closing?
Well, right now they're closing a lot of them are closing at 7, so they're going to be closing at 6. Or if they close at 8, they're going to be like, I think Magic Kingdom is probably going to start closing around 7 if it's not already.
Yeah.
We Kimberly posted that in her Facebook group today also.
So what time do they open the park? 10?
They've been open around 8:30, but see, there's not even rope drop anymore. Like they've been telling people who usually come like an hour too early that they have to turn around, go to one of the gas stations near the parks, and kind of sit there because they do not even let you park until 30 minutes before it opens.
Wow.
And even with parking, they stagger it every other space. So when you get out of the car, you're social distance.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Here, I'm looking for the hours real fast that she posted today on the Facebook. Just to see what it says for y'all.
Gotcha. Yeah. But like I was saying on our show, I still cannot believe they have had no outbreaks linked to Disney World or a hotel or even Disney Springs.
They do a really good job of monitoring it all, though.
Oh yeah, they are. And also on
really
top of that,
good.
You got the NBA bubble going on.
Yeah.
The only sport without a single COVID outbreak either. I mean, that's like I was talking on Tyler's show today, and we discussed it yesterday on our show, Us and More. If any cruise line is going to get this right, it's going to be them.
Yeah.
Period of story.
Yeah.
Because they got a lot to lose.
They got a lot to lose, but also they already got the research done.
Yeah, they've got the manpower and the money.
Hey, so here are the hours, if you guys want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom is going to be 9 to 6. They're going to close at 6. Previously, they were closing at 7. Now they're going to close at 6. Epcot opens at 11, closes at 7. Previously, they were closing at 9.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios is opening at 10, and they're going to close at 7. Previously, they were closing at 8. This is the one that's crazy right here. Animal Kingdom is going to open at 8, but they close at 5.
Well, they've always closed early on Animal Kingdom because the animals, like that's always been a early closer since its inception.
It's always been earlier than the rest, yeah. But normal time, it would close about 8 or 9, but not 5 o'clock. That's crazy. That's super early. Because one of the best times to ride that safari ride is either in the morning or like at sunset.
That's when they're most active.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to head off here.
Okay.
Everybody jump over to the Downunder Cruisers.
Yes, we're gonna jump over there, and
Blaine, if you could throw their link one more time in the chat.
Yes,
I want to thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
We'll have to do this again.
Definitely.
Maybe we'll get like the kids to come on. That'd be
appreciate
really cool.
you hanging out with
So
us.
I would have to bring him on with me.
My bad.
Yeah, you have to bring him with you.
That's my.
You can talk games with the other kids.
Huh? Sorry. Well, they had to see him.
You got in trouble.
I'm always in
All right,
trouble. That's how I live my life. Okay.
Danny, thank you for coming in.
All right, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
TJ, thank you.
No problem.
All right, bye, guys.
This is Us More. We're living life to the fullest. Bye.